Hello there. Have you ever felt your heart race like it's late for a very important date that it completely forgot about? It's like your heart is trying to win a marathon you didn't even sign up for. Your palms sweat like they're auditioning for a hand lotion commercial, unpaid internship, of course. It's as if your hands are trying to outdo each other in a sweat competition. Trust me, have been there. But that, my friend, is the joy of anxiety. It's that unwelcome guest that shows up uninvited and makes itself at home. We've all been there, awkwardly laughing it off as just a bit stressed, pretending everything is fine while your mind is doing somersaults. But sometimes, this familiar feeling decides to overstay its welcome. It becomes a constant companion, refusing to leave. It lingers like that one friend who doesn't get the hint when the pizza's over. You know, the one who just won't take the hint to leave. Suddenly, you're living life on a constant loop of what-ifs and oh-nos, questioning every decision like you're on a cosmic game show with really high stakes. Every choice feels like it could be the wrong one. We all have those moments, right? Those times when anxiety seems to be the only thing on your mind. The ones where breathing turns into a strategic life choice. Inhale, exhale, repeat, hoping to find some calm in the chaos. That's anxiety, in all its not-so-glorious forms. It's a part of life, but it doesn't have to define you. Okay, so what's the deal with this feeling that seems as common as bad Wi-Fi at a crucial moment? You know, that gnawing sensation that creeps up on you when you least expect it. In a nutshell, anxiety is your brain's way of saying, hey, something's not quite right. It's like an internal alarm system, alerting you to potential threats, even if those threats are just in your head. It's an evolutionary throwback, like that old sweater you can't throw away. Just as you hold on to that sweater for comfort, your brain holds on to these ancient responses. Back in the day, this fight or flight response kept us safe from saber-toothed tigers and the like. It was essential for survival, helping our ancestors react quickly to danger. These days, we mostly just have deadlines, and that one email we've been avoiding. Modern stressors may not be life-threatening, but they can feel just as intense. Yet, our brains haven't quite caught up with the times. They still react as if every stressor is a saber-toothed tiger lurking in the shadows. So, a looming presentation or a first date can trigger the same response as facing down a prehistoric predator. Your heart races, palms sweat, and your mind goes into overdrive. The result? A symphony of physical and mental symptoms that can leave you feeling like you just ran a marathon, while being chased by a swarm of bees. It's exhausting, but understanding it is the first step to managing it. Anxiety doesn't just pop in for a quick hello and then disappear. It lingers, often uninvited, and makes itself at home in the corners of your mind. Oh no, it likes to hang around, making itself comfortable in every corner of your life. It becomes a constant companion, whispering doubts and fears. Work becomes a minefield of what if I mess up. Every task feels like a potential disaster waiting to happen. Relationships transform into a stage for overthinking every text and interaction. You start to question every word, every pause, every look. And don't even get me started on sleep. That elusive friend who ghosts you the moment anxiety enters the chat. Nights become long, restless, and filled with worry. From social gatherings that feel like a performance to simple errands becoming monumental tasks, anxiety infiltrates every aspect of your daily routine. Anxiety can cast a long and often overwhelming shadow. It looms over you, making even the simplest of tasks feel insurmountable. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that distort your vision, making everything seem scarier, harder, and much, much bigger than it actually is. The world becomes a daunting place, colored by the lens of anxiety. Here's the thing about anxiety. It's incredibly common. You're not alone, even if it feels that way sometimes. Imagine a crowded subway car, but instead of people, it's filled with anxieties. Yours is just one voice in the crowd. So, how do we navigate this maze of what-ifs and racing heartbeats? First off, let's acknowledge it. Don't try to sweep it under the rug like last week's laundry. Talk about it, whether it's to a friend, a therapist, or even that one plant you confide in. We won't judge. You can also follow up on my next video to get tips on how to manage your anxiety. Don't forget to leave a comment, turn on notifications, and subscribe for more helpful tips. You got this.